Whew. Okay, so it is 5,000 degrees and I'm going to train outside because I left it too late. So it's quite warm today and we've got week 3, workout 3 of the How to Train series. If you're enjoying these workouts, please like, subscribe, share and buy me a coffee because I have 3 children and I need all the coffee I can get hold of. Let's get started. Head up and down. Left and right. Side to side. Shoulder circles. Change direction. Good. Arm circles forward. And arm circles backwards. Good. One arm up, one arm down. Good. Wrap arounds. Clip yourself in the back. Good. And then straight arm crossovers. Elbow circles. You can just see in the background a minion hanging out of the washing. Hello. Later we'll send them up the chimney to sweep it out and maybe work on some mechanical bobbings in the kiddie mincing factory. Good. Wrist circles. Change direction. Good. Side bends. Getting everything loosened up. So what we're doing now, or this part of it, is joint mobility. We're taking all the joints through a range of motion in various directions. There's things called transverse planes and sagittal planes, and you don't need to know any of it. Frontal plane. Yeah, it's not important. Okay, good. So twists. Don't move your feet at first, but move everything else. Oh, it's a gorgeous day. And a twist. Good, that's nice. Take it out of the hips now. Got some hip circles. You can put your hands on your hips if you want to. Or you can just wave them around. Doesn't really matter. Get the hips warmed up. Change direction. Okay, this next exercise, it's important not to go too deep. We're going to reach up as far as you can Okay, so reach up and back. As you reach back, as you stretch back, squeeze your bum muscles, and then you're going to literally just flop forward. Okay, you're not trying to go down and touch your toes, we're just coming down a little bit. Lean back, down you go. Lean back, down you go. Stay down here. Again, hip circles. Just little ones. That's nice. So that's the hips. Moving on to the knees now. So start with some leg curls. Bring your heel up to your bum. And then a bit more hips, a bit more knees, and the ankles, but marching on the spot. Fairly quick pace to begin with. And then bring the knees higher, but you'll have to slow the pace down. When I'm doing this, keep my ribs down, so I'm not flaring my ribs, lifting my chest. That's good. Get your feet. Nice work. Okay, so we're going to do some squats. So we're going to start shallow. As you squat, this ground is so uneven, it's ridiculous. As you squat, we'll bring your hands forward and push the knees out and come up. I'm going to start nice and slow. On the fifth one, we'll pause, push the knees out, and come an inch deeper. Good, and we're going to do another 5. This time, tiny bit faster. Stop on the fifth one, push the knees out, come an inch lower. Good, another 5. Turn around and join you. Pause on 5, push the knees out, come an inch lower. Good. Nice. Okay, so let's got the heart rate up and the sweat starting to flow. Time to do our training. So as always, we start with squats. I'm going to use a 24. And we'll do it as a front squat, which means I'm going to be holding it in one hand, with the other hand cradling it. But the weight is off my center line. That's my center line here. Okay, and the weight is off center. So it's a bit more of a challenge for your core muscles, for stability. Okay, try to find a level spot. Clean the weight up from the floor. So hike it back to your bum. Collect it. Other hand here cradles it. 5 squats. That's great. Put it down, take a rest, as long as you want. If you're doing this as a front squat, and you start with the kettlebell in your right hand, with the weight onto the right side of your body, you've got to make sure you do the same on the left side. So, same thing. Hike it back, clean it, cradle it here onto the other side. Here we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Have a drink if you need it. Catch your breath if you need it. Take a longer rest if you need it. This is the strength training part of it. I'm going through it a bit faster for your benefit, so this video doesn't take 5.5 hours. But if the weight's heavy, you do need about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes rest in between. I'd rather you went heavier and took more rest. We've got cardio stuff coming at the end of the workout, so fear not. Okay, ready? Set 3. Nice. Set 3 down. One more set of these to go. Just make life fun. On that last rep number 5 of this set, we're just going to stay in the bottom. We're going to pause that last rep, okay? Okay, here we go. Last one. Oof. That's infinitely less fun. Okay. Swings. So the swings are kind of a core, by which I mean a central exercise to kettlebell training. So it's important on this one that your technique is flawless, and at the top you're squeezing your thigh muscles straight, your hip muscles are tight, your ribs are down, and your abs are tight as well. At the top you breathe out. In the top position you stood like a soldier at attention, except your arms are out here dead straight. Okay, there, you're not leaning back, hips tight, ribs down, breathe out, tense your abs. I've got sweat in my eyes. Okay. 4 sets of 10 reps. One down. Catch your breath. If you're ready to go in about 30 seconds, there's a chance that the weight's not heavy enough. And I know getting heavier kettlebells right now is no easy task. Soon the gyms will be back open again. Soon the market will be flooded with cheap second-hand kettlebells. In the meantime, you can't access a heavy kettlebell. Normally I wouldn't advocate just doing more reps, but if that's all you got, take it to 15 reps, take it to 20 reps with that lighter bell. It's not as effective. It's not as effective as going heavier. Load is the most important thing you want to improve. Okay, here we go, round 2. Oh Lord. That's good. 2 rounds down. Catch your breath. Have a drink. When you're drinking during exercise, little sips and often. You don't want to kill a litre of water in one go. You will get stomach cramps potentially. You might get sick. Little and often. That said, I'm not entirely sure where my water is. An invisible minion has handed me water. Fewer beatings for that minion later. All right, round 3. Good, one more round of that. Then we've got our shoulder press, which last time I used a 24, but I did it with no rest. I'm gonna go heavier today, take extra rest. If the weight goes up, your rest periods must also increase. If you bring the weights down, then you can take the rest periods down as well. You kind of got to try to manage that balance. Here we go, last set of swings. Good, get rid of this big one. 36 kilos, not light, not easy. Okay, some water. All right, shoulder press. 3 sets, 5 reps each side. What I'm going to do is do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and then I'm going to take a rest and get all 3 sets out with this weight. Can you get the dog in? Jim. All right, here we go. So clean it. Squeeze your bum, stretch at the top. Swing to change sides. Good. Okay, I'm going to take a rest. You stay there. I'm going to get my wrist strap. I keep forgetting about that. Just a elastic wrist wrap. It's not essential. I don't need it on my right, but on my left, it just hurts a little bit. Sometimes not. All right, set 2. Okay, set 2. Oh my God. It's a bus you can hear in the background. Take a rest, have a drink. Sweaty eyes. Maybe as I'm getting older, my eyebrows are losing their sweat draining abilities. Or maybe I'm just really disgusting and sweaty. It's probably that. Okay. Step 3. Come on, last rep. Oh my God. So that's all 3 sets. Done with that 28 kilo kettlebell, which I'm quite pleased with. I'm going to try to repeat that a couple more times, and I'm going to up it to the 32. It's very nice to be able to get 3 sets of 5 with the 32. I can do it on my right hand now. Stupid left arm. What are we doing now? Rows. I'm going to drop down the weight because I've gone up on other ones today, and I'll do these with a little less rest. So I'm going to do what I did the other day when I filmed this workout at the gym. I'm going to do all the 5 reps on one side and then repeat off the other side. So for a bit of variety, I'll start off front forward. My kettlebell's more or less between my feet, my knees are bent, my hips are back, my belly's between my knees, and I'm hinged right over, not quite at right angles, but more or less at right angles. I'm not going to brace my arm against myself. I'm going to use my core muscles for that. 5 reps. And this time you see I'm not quite returning to the ground, just another variation. There's another variation, and we take almost no rest. It's 2 rounds. Very short break, go again. You can do this if you drop the weight down. If you go up, you have to take longer rests. It's hard. Oh Lord. Okay, it's definitely drink time. So that's really spiked my heart rate up. You don't have to do it that fast. In fact, if you want to get stronger, it's better that you don't. Okay, so it's my favorite time, which is core work. We're working plank, side plank. You're going to hold each position for anywhere between 10 and 20 seconds. I'm going to do this to me once because I hate it. Feel absolutely free to do this 3 times through. You're absolutely barking mad. Okay. Here we go. I hate to say it, but it actually felt slightly easier than the last couple of times I've done that. Which means it's working, which is terrible news, which means I've got to keep doing it. Core training. Cardio time. We've got a new exercise as part of our cardio day today. So I've been doing swings for 10 reps each side, single arm swings that is. We're going to drop that down to 5. Okay. We then added the other day cleans, which is 5 each side. What we've got now is an exercise called a snatch, or the snatch. And the snatch is a single arm swing, which is why we learned that first. That instead of stopping here, goes all the way to here. Okay? Now, if you did that, at the top of the swing, the kettlebell would go over the top of your fist and kind of hit you on the back of your forearm, which hurts. Okay, and it kind of jars you. So what you're going to do is a single arm swing, and when it gets to about shoulder or slightly above height, what you're going to do is you're going to do a 1-inch pull, and then just like Bruce Lee, a 1-inch punch, and you're going to scoop underneath the kettlebell. Sounds tricky, and this is an exercise that I can't demonstrate for you slow. We've got to do it fast. Okay, it's a speed exercise, it's a snatch, it's explosive, it's dynamic, so you've got to do it fast. It will not break your arm, it will not damage you. You might have a bruise here, okay, the next day, slight small circular bruise, but it's not going to do any lasting harm. And it's an indication that you're actually performing the exercise incorrectly. And what you're trying to do is, as the bell comes over the top, as it swings over the top of your fist, you're trying to scoop underneath it and catch it gently on your forearm. And nobody gets it right the first bunch of times, nobody, okay? And just through repetition, you get a smoother catch, okay? You get to be able to time it better. Anyway, we've got 60 skips, 5 swings each side, 5 cleans each side, 5 snatch each side, okay? What I'm going to do today, and you can as well, is I'm going to do the swings, the cleans and the snatches all off the same hand and then change sides. Or I can do the swings on one side, swings on the other side, then the cleans, then the cleans, then the snatches, then the snatches. It doesn't matter. Cumulatively, it adds up to the same amount of work. Okay. 60 swings, 60 skips. Might have been 60 or 70, I'm not sure. Okay. Swings first, 5. Cleans. Now here is a little break. You can catch your breath briefly. Now the snatches, straight up to the top. See there? Real quick turnover at the top. 2 ways to bring it down. Number 1, when you're learning, bring it down to your rack position first, and then repeat the snatch. Thumb to bum, snatch, bring it down to here, thumb to bum, snatch. If you do it for a long time, you're more confident, you can bring the kettlebell straight down from here. And then we're going to change arms. Swings. Cleans. Snatches. Down, thumb to bum. Snatch. Don't forget to stretch at the top, just like your shoulder press. Down to rack. Snatch. Or alternatively, straight down and up. Straight down and up. So snatches are, without doubt, the most physically demanding of the swing kettlebell exercises. There's things like Turkish get-ups that hard simply because each rep takes so damn long. So you just time under tension's increased. But for a single explosive movement, oh boy. Snatches. Okay. I haven't got one, but if you're sweaty like me, it's definitely worth having a hand towel to hand and wiping down your hands and wiping down the kettlebell. The sweat makes it really slick and much harder to hold on to. You can use chalk on kettlebells. Personally, I think it makes it go the other way and it turns it from too slippy into too grippy, personally. So I prefer just dry hands, as dry as you can get them, and a dry kettlebell. Okay, skipping. do it the other way this time. Swings from the right, swings from the left, and swap hands each time, just so you can see that is. So, option 2, swings with your right hand. Cleans with your right hand. Swings with your left hand, or cleans rather. Snatches. Oh God. Left hand. Oh my God. That's horrible. One more set. So, I'm going to do something now that I completely recommend you do as well from time to time when you need it. I'm going to drop down a weight. That's a 24. My grip shot. I'm really struggling cardio today. So I'm going to go grab a 20, which is the next weight down. Back in a second. And we'll do this last round together. Ugh. So that's only a 4 kilogram decrease, which if that was an Olympic bar would barely make any difference at all. I'm swaying. But with a kettlebell it makes a huge difference. The idea of this cardio round is that it's cardio. Take your heart rate up and keep it there for a sustained period of time. It's not strength training, we've done that. I'm not trying to justify going lighter. I'm happy to go much lighter. But it's the smart thing to do if you want to keep the rounds going. Okay, here we go. Last round. So, not easy, still hard, but doable. I managed to complete it. I don't think I would have done if I'd stuck with that 24. Not today. Okay, I'm gonna lie down, have a heart attack, post this up, do the show notes. It's good for you, this, honestly. Love you all. Bye bye.